back spasms, neck strain, herniated disc, and carpal tunnel. 1.8 million workers experience these work-related injuries today. These work-related injuries are caused by overexertion and repetitive motion. These conditions are known as musculoskeletal disorders, or MSDs. MSD is a condition that affects the body's nervous system, tendons, ligaments, and joints. According to the Occupational Health and Safety Administration, these injuries amount to about 600,000 a year and account for 1/3 of the workers' compensation claims that are filed each year. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I became one of those people this year, or I should say I became one of the statistics this year when my back went out at work because I did not implement proper ergonomics. Implementing proper ergonomics is very valuable, which I soon discovered this year. So today we're going to talk about how implementing proper ergonomics is a benefit to the company and positively impacts the company. And we're also going to discuss how it negatively affects a company when a company does not implement proper ergonomics. So first off, companies should implement ergonomics because it decreases absenteeism. If an employee is hurt at work, that lessens the chances of the employee coming into work and increases the chances that the employee will either have limited days they can come in or they won't show up at all. 2, companies should implement ergonomics because it definitely improves productivity. If you don't have the workers, you won't have a product. Say for instance there's an assembly line and someone gets sick and you're supposed to manufacture a certain amount of pieces per day. If one worker, even 2 workers call out, you will not get your projected amount of production for that day because the employee hurt themselves by not having proper ergonomics. 3, a company should implement proper ergonomics because it increases morale. When an employee feels that a company has a vested interest in their well-being and their safety, the employee eagerly waits to come to work. They're overjoyed by coming to work. They're happy to be at work because they feel that the company really cares about them. This also will increase production, and the product will also not only be of quantity, but it will be of quality. Lastly, a company should implement ergonomics because it produces a savings to the company. Melissa Mayfield, who is an author, has stated that an average workers' claim or workers' compensation claim, whether filed directly or indirectly, is an average cost of $32,000. So, if a company has 500 employees and 100 of those employees call out sick because of a workman's compensation claim that was filed, that is $320,000 in just workers' compensation claims. So if a company continues to pay at that rate and they don't make up the difference, they won't be in business very long. So as you can see, it's very beneficial for a company to implement ergonomics. Today we have discussed the positive aspects of implementing ergonomics. We've also looked at the negative of not implementing ergonomics. If you have happy workers, you have good working environment, you have more production, and you have less absenteeism. You don't have ergonomics and you have sick workers, you have low morale, low production, and eventually you'll have a company that has to file Chapter 11. So, company, it's up to you. Either you're going to pay now or you're going to pay later. How about let's make a deal?